The program itself was designed and put in place over the years 2008 to 2010. In 2010, it was officially launched in June. Since then, it's been running as a regular program of the CES. This movement was in part in reaction to others being encroaching into our territory, and also there were very enlightened people on the board of directors, then called the National Council of the Society, and in the regional chapters of the Canadian Evaluation Society, who saw long in advance, who saw ahead that yes, this is a mechanism that we think logically will lead to the kind of results that we are looking for as a professional society. There was leadership, there were resources at the time, and there was a demand as well as a certain level of stress put on the system by these other professional associations. The basic requirements for application are to possess a graduate degree, not necessarily in evaluation, a graduate degree in any discipline, to have accumulated at least 2 years of full-time equivalent experience over the past 10 years in evaluation, and to demonstrate competence in 70% of the competencies that are described in our competency scheme. The competency scheme is one of the 3 pillars of the program. We have the 3 pillars are the code of ethics, the standards of practice, and the competencies themselves. The competencies are regrouped in 5 domains. There are 49 of them. They're regrouped in 5 domains that represent the 5 important components of what an evaluator should be able to accomplish, going from being able to question themselves to being technically adept at the work that they do, to being able to manage the human relations as part of their evaluations, to be able to assess the context of the evaluation, and finally to manage an evaluation as a project. The designation is awarded for a 3-year period. During those 3 years, the credentialed evaluator has to accumulate 40 hours of learning through various types of activities, and they have to maintain their membership to the Canadian Evaluation Society. After 3 years, if they have met the requirements, the credential is renewed for another 3 years. At this point, there is a proportionately larger number of private practitioners who are credentialed evaluators than public servants or people who work in not-for-profit or educational organizations. And this is probably not surprising because they are the ones who can see the benefits the short-term benefits most clearly. It's much easier to put a requirement in a request for a proposal that somebody be a credentialed evaluator than it is to change one's staffing system to add that requirement to a job description, which would be the case for public servants to get, I guess, the most incentive to become credentialed evaluators. But 300 after 5 years is, in our mind, a good threshold. We want to push that mark further. Basically, our goal is that all professional evaluators in Canada be credentialed evaluators. We just don't know how many professional evaluators there are. We've had a lot of discussions with other associations dedicated to evaluation. I think that the Canadian situation is seen as an experiment and that everybody wants to benefit from that experiment. We certainly see that as an experiment ourselves. We think that, we thought, and we still think, that we had a good thing in hand, that there were logical reasons why the mechanism we've chosen would have the impacts that we hope to have. We see early results in that go in that direction. Other associations are interested in the concept, the notion of professionalization, and they want to know whether that particular mechanism works towards that end result. They also want to learn from the growing pains that we have, and that's, I'm all in favor of that. It took us a lot of time to get there. I wish it, I hope for them, for their own sake, that it doesn't take as long for them to get there. We want to remain very close to membership. We want to keep hearing from them. We want to solidify the program that we have now. I would be very happy to have 500, 600, 700 credentialed evaluators, and to make sure that the users see the benefits, those who hire evaluators and those who commission evaluation. I would like them to tell us clearly, they've started doing it, but I would like them to tell us clearly this is making a difference, and therefore keep moving. So we're going to keep studying ourselves and our own accomplishments, and we're going to adapt as a consequence.